I don't know about you, but that looks way too close. Alright, now that looks way too far, but we're gonna try it. I just don't know. I've never loaded this planter before. We'll figure it out. Putting fertilizer in it too for the first time. So it looks like it's going up. It's about right there. But it is climbing. There we go. Now there's some bubbles. Now you can see it a little better. Alright, time for me to mess with this while they're getting fertilizer full. And we're going to start with the 5413. I got to remember how to do this. No link. There we go. There we go. It's a long way up here. Let's see. Wow, I might still be too close. Oh no, I'll be good. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so we need we need 1,125 pounds in each. Let's see how close we can do this. Can you guys see that? 1124. Yes, I'm 1 pound short, but hey, that's pretty darn close. Alright, let's watch out, coming at you. Good thing for a flexible snout. Alright, now I should be able to just run the last of this box in and be done. Oh. That worked out pretty smooth. Safety first. I got that done. Dad got enough fertilizer in for now. Get this out of the field before he runs me over. You guys wave to Dustin way over there if you can see him. He's moved on to the next field for me, trying to get more bean acres ready for me to plant whenever I do get in the bean planter. Ooh, squeaky brakes. Alright, checking all of our EMHDs, trying to prime the system, make sure we've got nitrogen coming out of every row. Look like a good steady stream. Alright, now our fertilizer system's primed. We can get those calibrations zeroed for the nitrogen, because obviously that's similar, but it flows a little different than water.
If I just drop it, it's going to play.
I think we've gone through so many different things. I think she's ready. Let's see what she does. Well, very quickly, we realized of all the things we've done, we forgot to put in our seeds per acre. It doesn't plant very well when you don't tell it what to plant or how much to plant. Third time's a charm. Rain is here, but we're gonna plant some seed. Finally figured out why that thing was beeping at us. Oh, maybe not. Well, unfortunately, rain's here. It's not bad yet, but it's not worth getting the planter all muddied up just to plant another acre when you haven't planted anything yet. So, might as well check what we do have out here, hadn't we? Right there. Find your depth. Yep. Right at 2 knuckles, about 2 inches. And then let's check our knives that we changed yesterday. I'm right at about 1.5 inches, maybe.
Yeah, it's about right in there.
Yep, pretty much. We may have dropped them a little too much. We might end up having to pull them out a turn or so. Just to let you know, just yesterday, Chelsea was a little girl out here doing this with you.
Right. Let's go dig corn, Bob.
Yeah. Just for reference, for those of you who don't know, my older sister is now 31. So what I was talking about being yesterday was actually 25 years ago. At least. Radar looks like it's just enough, it's gonna make it sticky out here. So we got some seed in the ground. I wouldn't say we've planted anything. We put some seed in the ground, but that's about it. Well, chalk this morning up for another didn't expect the morning to go that way kind of day. Because, well, rain was supposed to hold off. It was not supposed to be here until later today, 2-3 o'clock. Plenty of time for us to have gotten that thing started. Most people have issues when they're in the field. Right now, we're having issues getting to the field. And it's starting to get just a little bit frustrating. But that's the way of life sometimes. Not much you can do about it. We got 300 feet on the planter though. And she's already wet and sticky. Looks like I'm gonna spend this afternoon anyway, doing the last little bit I can on this bean planter to get it ready. And what I'm currently doing requires GPS. Alright, that should give us a pretty good view of the sky for my GPS. I just got all of my boundaries pulled in, so now it shows our new boundary files that Dad just finished a couple days ago. So all of those are in there on all of our fields. I need to set up my downforce. I don't know what to do. So I've got 150 PSI in the tank, so I know my tank is pressurized. But what I don't know is if my bags are airing up. I know on the old Gen 2 monitor I could kick it into manual and make them air up on their own. But that's what I was afraid of. I don't know if I can do that on the Gen 3. I may have to actually be planting. Okay, I think I found something that'll work. Set calibrations. I can run a manual test on my downforce Let's see if this works. Oh. Select all rows. Let's see what it does. And let's see if my oh, there it is. Well, I got 1 PSI out of it. So the system's telling it wants 28 PSI and it's currently at 2. My tank pressure has dropped, so that means it's probably pushing air to my bags. They're inflating, but holy cow, they're inflating slow. I guess now's a good time to see if I've got leaks or something that's... So before we went to the Gen 3 monitor, out of that air compressor, I had 3 3/8 lines feeding this planter. Well, in order to run it through the Gen 3 monitor now, I have to run it through this module to get my PSIs on the monitor. Well, that means bringing everything back through 1/4 inch line, through that, and then teeing it back in. So I don't know how this is going to work still, because I mean, I'm gaining pressure, but man, it's slow. I went from 3 3/8 lines to 1/4 inch line, and that just seems like not enough, because in that entire time I'm still only at 5 PSI. And maybe once they're aired up and everything's up to pressure, the rate of change is probably pretty minute. So once they're aired up, it might be fine, but definitely taking some time to air up. Alright, well, I think I'm pretty set on that until I get seed. It's just something that's a lot more simple about a planter you've been planting with for 20 years. That didn't really change much. Don't get me wrong, the other planter's a lot nicer, but it's also completely foreign. So I think to finish out the day here, this truck has been kicking me into limp mode pretty religiously every couple days. And it keeps telling me that my fuel rail pressure sensor, which is buried under all this crap, is not reading correctly. I've got the monitor in there, so I just limp mode, boop, 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 clear code, and I'm back to running. But there's going to come a time when it's not going to let me clear it. And that's probably going to be the time that all the other trucks are taking on seed buggies and we're running hard. So figured while I've got an afternoon here, let's go ahead and get this fuel rail pressure sensor changed. That stupid thing right there, $200. It's ridiculous. Just gotta be aggressive with it. I did. All right. Gotta love having to take the throttle body off just to see the sensor. Still can't see it, but I can reach it now. 27mm deep well socket on it. Got it. Looks the same.
I'm going to grab a thumb drive and see if I can't get that.
Okay. It only says about 15 foot-pounds. I'd say that was about 15. And then I'm going to check it again. Make sure. Yep. It's 15 on the dot. See if that made any codes pop up. Obviously, taking that out put some air in the high pressure system, so I knew that was going to happen. No codes yet, but now it's just time. Keep driving it, see if it kicks me into limp mode again. Check some fields this evening, see what I got. Bye, Destin. Buzz Lightyear's original name was Lunar Larry. I'd say Buzz Lightyear's a little better. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's officially springtime. I mean, we've got like 300 feet of corn in the ground. Yes, remember, feet, not acres or anything. But we've started, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.